Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome to Scrap Backwards. This is a series that was the brainchild of my scrappy bestie Kathy and that we developed ourselves back in October. I think we started now. So we've been going just a little wee while and lots of people have got on board. We've got a Facebook group that's over 700 people. We celebrated back for the cyber crop and here we are in May. Now the last month or two I haven't been as focused on Scrap Backwards as I would have liked and as I should have been. So I would like to publicly apologise to my very lovely friend Kathy. I'm sorry, I hope I haven't let you down, but here I am and here we are. So, I am back in May and Scrap Backwards is the one series that I'm focused on. Even when things aren't great, I can just sit for an hour, speak to you guys and get going. So, I'm doing things a bit different. Back in March, I created a kit for March and April. I created quite a lot from it and I still have a lot as well. So I have it here, I've still got it in here and I'm going to leave it as a kit and we're going to keep coming back to it for bonus layouts, I think. It was a mega kit because it was for 2 months intentionally, so I think we should leave that mega kit and have that as a bonus kit. What do we think? I have created, I say a kit, it's rather big, but I have a specific thing. So I also have these 4 boxes. I am going to be showing you those shortly. So let's move them out of the way for a minute. Because guess what, guys? I am running out of space. So, for May, I thought it's not going to be June as well. It's going to be for May. Obviously in June, Scrappy Kathy will be here, sitting right here. But for now, excuse me, getting all excited. Calm down, Adam. Calm. For May, I thought rather than do layouts, I would bring a kit together of sorts, and I do have more paper than I need, but that is because I thought we'd make a book. So I thought for my May Scrap Backwards, and I spoke to Kathy about it and she was happy. Well, she didn't say no anyway. And I thought, why not, let's make a book from scratch together. Might be a bit brave doing this on camera, but I thought, why not? So that's what we're doing. So I've already made the hinge, which we'll go through in a minute. And I'm also going to use one set of photos, and it's still our character breakfast. Still have loads of photos, so I thought, why not, once and for all, finish these and create an album for them. So that's what we're going to do. I have therefore pulled out stuff for that, and my kit started with these 2 sticker sheets, okay? So we've got Magic and Wonder from Echo Park, which is 2017, and Say Cheese 3, which is also 2017, from Simple Stories. So these are both 5 years old. How time flies. So from there, I pulled out another sticker sheet, which was Wish Upon a Star, and that is 2018 from Echo Park. And I really love it. Obviously, all of Echo Park's Disney-esque collections coordinate beautifully, but I like the introduction of some of these dots and the balloon, and I love the camera, so I'm really excited. And this is one of my favourite ever border stickers. Then I also have this sticker sheet, okay? So this is America the Beautiful from Echo Park in 2019. Now I got this with the intention of using it for some America photos, obviously. So I thought I'll bring this in. I do not intend on doing all of this sticker sheet, but there are a few that I could use. So I thought I'm going to put it in. If we use 5, I'll be happy. And then you guys may well have noticed this sticker sheet. I used this for my first or second Scrap Backwards. It wasn't my main sticker sheet, but I brought it in as an extra, so it is back and we're going to try and use some more. So they are the sticker sheets that I have started with for May, for the book. So I'm going to put them up there. Then I have these are relatively new to me. These are Happy Planner Disney sticker sheets. So I do have sticker books, but these are sheets which I picked up second hand, and hence why they're loose. So I thought I'm going to bring these in because we may be able to use some of them. Okay, again, I don't expect to use them all. I bound them together with a little ring. Then that led me to this scrapbook kit. Now this is a kit, it was a collection kit, and it's Simple Stories Say Cheese. So it's the original Simple Stories. How amazing is that? And this is from 2013. How brilliant is that? So I was 24, guys. Oh, I want to be 24 again. Let's just reflect on that for a minute. So, I thought I'd bring this in. It's full of patterns, but we also have a ton of cutter parts. So I'll quickly whiz through. So it's just gorgeous. This is what started Say Cheese at Simple Stories. Now I'm going to ask, have you seen the brand new Disney collections from Simple Stories? I say collections because there are 5 of them. How amazing is that? So there's one big massive one, and then there are 4 smaller ones, one for each park, which I think is such a clever idea. And I can't wait because yes, I will be getting it all because it's Disney and I cannot say no to Disney. So as you can see, all the papers are cutter parts, and then we also have patterns on the back of some of them. Now, it smells old as well. It smells like it's from years ago. So, I also intend on cutting this piece out, if I remember. It also came with 2 sticker sheets, so we're going to throw them in the kit. Got 4 different alphas, together with the alpha from our Bo Bunny sheet from Combo Stickers for Pop Quiz. That is our alpha, so we have plenty of alphabets. Oh, I'm dropping everything. So we've got lots of different things, lots of cameras and bits and bobs, and then, as I say, lots of phrases and alphas. This kit also came with these, and that is these here. And what they are is, they are transparency photo overlays. I knew what they were, I couldn't think what they were called. So they are acetate, basically. Now, I went through a phase when I first started scrapbooking. I was like, oh, I need all these. So I got loads from different places, and I don't know if I've ever used them. So they are like this. And then what you would do, I'm sure you've all seen them. You put them over your photo like that. So I want to try and use at least 2 of these, I think, because they are fun. It might be that we use them with pattern paper. So that is the main paper collection that kicked me off with my idea. So I was just going to do some scrapbook layouts. I then pulled in this up-to-date modern 2020 Say Cheese Main Street collection kit, which is the, I've just knocked off 3 alphas. Let's put them over there. And this is the latest Disney collection from Simple Stories. So you basically get 6 sheets in the Disney colours. Where's the other sheet? There. With the introduction of these 3 colours, which I really like. Then, so the character breakfast was a celebration for Mick's birthday and my birthday. So it led me to bring these 2 speciality papers in. This one is from the Hooray collection from Crate Paper and is 2018. I do apologise if I go quiet for a minute, I'm just slowing it down. And this is holographic accents on cardstock. Okay. Then this is And Many More from Pink Paisley in 2019. And I really like this because it looks like it's cardstock, but it's actually acetate. Love it. Got this cut file, and I'm still not sure if I want it, like it, need it for this. I do love it, but just for this. So I put it in anyway. Then we've got a couple more speciality papers. So we've got Chamel Never Grow Up Acetate. That is 2019. Some cut-offs. I think this is Heidi Swap. I don't know, but I think it is. Vicky Booting Colour Study. And Obed Marshall Buenos Dias Acetate from 2020. I think actually Kathy sent me this. And it's celebratory themed, so I thought, yes please, let's do it. Okay. Then I dived into my cardstock, okay? And I pulled in this. Now a lot of this, right, I'll tell you what, we're going to do this in two separate parts. So I dived into my cardstock. And for these first ones, these are Simple Stories Colour Vibe and Simple Stories Smarty Pants. Smarty Pants being from 2013, Colour Vibe are from 2020, and it is textured. Okay, so I basically had 2 packs, so I pulled out colours that I think would work with the Disney photos. Looking at it, I probably shouldn't have pulled in these 2 colours or this colour, but it's there. And then I also had Basil matchmaker packs. So these are basically packs of cardstock that match collections, and I just picked out 4 that I had. So I picked these up from a scrappy store. So we've got all the blacks, yellows, blues and whites and some craft. And I picked them up because I thought we may need them, we may not. So these are part of my kit, but not part of my kit. These are if I need cardstock. Okay? So I'm going to say they're not part of the kit, but they are on standby kit. I'm just taking the rules and throwing them out of the window today. Then I've got some pattern papers, and for me, I don't actually have that much. I'm actually going to use more Simple Stories and more cardstock than pattern papers for this book, I think. And then go heavy on the embellishments. That's the plan. So I have this one. This is from Scrap Your Trip, and it's all the balloons with the clouds. And it is half a sheet of dotted Swiss basil. And then, not half a sheet, but it's probably 11 inches Echo Park. Then we've got a very big mix. So basically I've got a set of really useful 12 by 12 drawers, and I've got 2 of them that I've got mixed pattern paper. I've got 2 drawers like this, full mixed paper. So I just went through them, had to sit quietly on the floor and slowly sift through it after the drawer had been passed to me. But I got there. It was fun, let's say that. So yeah, it's just some different ones that I thought may or may not work. So first off, we've got Seaworthy from Pirate's Life, and it is the B-side of this paper. So obviously this is totally not going to work. I got this paper, and I have a couple more for pictures from Pirates Cove in Orlando, the Crazy Gulf. But of course, red polka dot is always going to work for Disney. Then we've got this one, which is Flea Market Tag Sale from Crate Paper, and that's 2013. So it's an old paper that I've clearly picked up because I didn't start scrapbooking until 2019. And it's all the tags, which I really, really do like. But again, I've got another one because I always buy 2. I don't so much now. I'm better. I do if I love a collection. And this is the blue, more distressed polka dot, bigger. So I thought that may work just to bring a contrast in. Then we've got 2 papers from oh, it's actually the same paper. Well, there's me being observant. So we've got the Daily Grind from Colour Play, which is Photo Play. Oh, Sarah, if you're watching, there's Colour Play, but it does say photoplaypaper.com. Anyway, this is glossy, it's really thick, it's really shiny. And I picked up a collection kit of this. I think it was on sale somewhere for like £2. So I thought I'd pull it in. So I basically pulled the polka dot in, which makes my eyes go funny. What about you guys? Is it just me? And this one. Thinking they were 2 separate ones, but they're not. And this is Cup of Joe. So it's got all the cups, Character Breakfast, thought it would work. Then we've got Echo Park, Summertime, 4x6 journaling cards, but I've got it for the stripe. Chamel, Sparkle City, Sparkly Sky. Chamel, Glitter Girl, Talk It Up, but I've got it for that side. Amy Tangerine, Picnic in the Park. Once, one in a melon, but again, got it for that side. God Bless America from Carter Bella. This is a new collection, but I love the fireworks. Obviously, it screams Disney. Photoplay, America the Beautiful, USA. So it's this paper. And then we've got Remember the Magic, Echo Park. This is one of their newer Disney collections. This is Vicky Boutin, Warm Wishes. Again, a bit shiny. Chamel, Never Grow Up, I think. Yes, Make a Wish. Love that wish paper. Screams Disney. And then I've actually got, how many? 4 papers. Well, 3 papers from Doodlebug's Fun at the Park, which is their Disney collection. That is amazing. And I could do with more of these 2 papers. Maybe Sarah could actually order me rather, and I'll buy off her a pack of 25 of them, because they are one of my favourite papers ever. So we've got Movie Stars, Mini Dots and Fun at the Park. So it's these 3 papers. And that is the other side, so of course super usable on both sides. And finally, Petite Prince, Bumblebee Dot Stripe from Doodlebug. This was in, I was going to say it's in the Fun at the Park Basics collection, but I don't think it was, I'm not sure. So that is the paper. As I said, cardstock isn't really part of it. My pattern papers, and if I use a chunk of these, I will be a happy, happy boy. Okay. Plus, of course, the Simple Stories kit. So it is that, but as I say, let's take away the cardstock. I know I keep repeating myself, but let's take that away. So that is paper, speciality paper, and scraps. Oh. And let's take a minute. I've got a couple of cut files. Now, the one that I would intend on using in the book would be this one, which is from Paige Evans, and it's Love with a Mickey Head. I don't know if Paige Evans is Disney licensed, but she does have some Disney cut files. Thank you very much. Okay. Then we have the sort of base. Now, what I've done, I've been a bit naughty, and I have a Cal Summers Paper Scissors Story Scrap Lab kit. Well, I have very many of them. So I've basically stolen the 12x12 black card and A4 black card out of the kits from that, because Cal has the most wonderful black paper. Now, you would never believe it, but there are differences in black. Never knew it till I met Cal. So we have quite a big chunk of A4 black and a few sheets of 12x12 black. Initially I was going to do my book in black and then matte all the pages and decorate accordingly. Now I'm not sure, we may do some pattern paper, some black, some white, I'm not sure yet. And then I have chipboard, so my plan is for our book to be this big. So 2 A4s with our spine, which is here. So it would be something like quite a big, hefty, chunky book. That's the plan, because why make a mini book when you can go big? And then I've got some offcuts. These will become our spine. I've got some Tyvek, and the good thing about Tyvek is you cannot tear it. So it's perfect for covering the spine of a mini book. I have some hardware for the books. Again, these are all from Cal at the Scrap Lab. And also they are Paper Scissors Story as well. So we've got a little hook for our spine, because I thought it'd be nice to put some things there, ribbon and whatnot. corners for our albums. I think these are actually from Amazon. Some clasps for closures, don't know if we'll use it. Book rings we won't use, and another one of them. I've just pulled everything I've got out, and then we've got these, which are amazing. Well, we did have them. These are amazing little magnets. Oh, so strong. So they're only very, very thin and very light, but gosh, they are powerful. So if I put one here, as you can see it sticks to everything, and put one on this side, you can see they are just staying there, and they are brilliant for books. So if I want the front covers to magnetically close, which they won't, I don't know why I said that, but pages within pages, so if we've got a flippy flap, these are brilliant. So I've got a big wedge of them. Then these were holding all of these together, that's how strong they are. So if I've not got the patience. There we go. Then I have this. Now, I know this is cheating, but this is my drawer of Disney. It has things that friends have sent me. Steph and Karen sent me lots of stuff. Gwen, Sharon, and it's just got bits of everything. I've also got loads of these that I've cut out to use on something and then haven't. It's got lots and lots of everything, okay? Now, I've even got a door thing. We did buy that one. I could have gone through it and pulled some out for my kit, but I kind of thought, why not just use some of the stuff that's in the kit, in the drawer? So rather than waste my time and energy, which is very precious at the moment, I must say, waste that going through stuff, why not just pull the drawer out and use that? So rather than use all my brand new swanky Disney embellishments, because this has got some at the top, but then the Echo, all the main stuff is with collections, so it's all random stuff. So I thought, let's just pull the drawer out. So that's what I'm doing. So if it's cheating, Kathy, I'm sorry. Okay. Then finally, oh no, not finally. I also pulled these out. Now these are when I first started scrapbooking. Bear in mind, it was all about Disney then. I didn't know anything else existed. So a lot of these are Scrap Your Trip and Scrapbook Customs papers. And these are ones that I hunted for online. And what I thought existed before I knew everything else existed. So there's all manner of papers here, and they're amazing, don't get me wrong. Like, they are phenomenal papers. Probably never going to use them all, but I thought maybe I could get a couple used. So they're going to be like my backup papers, if you like. If I can try and get some used, I most definitely will. But they're not part of my kit. I just thought I would sort of show you. Like, we've got these cards, Animal Kingdom. We've got some Disney, Toy Story, all the parks, Epcot, and all the countries. So, oh, gosh, that's heavy. I'm probably not going to use any if I'm honest, but I just thought I'd show you. If I have a Scrap Your Trip paper, that's where it's come from. Scrap Your Trip do all manner of papers. Again, don't think they're licensed, but they definitely have Disney papers. And I have to say, I love them. But I have these two Western boxes. There's probably 500 sheets of paper or more. They are really heavy. And I know we have some character breakfast papers, so we may use them. So that's my kit, really. So all I've got is the stickers and the paper. And these. So what I thought, rather than, as I said, we have got the drawer, and I'm not going to use that drawer all the time. My main embellishments is going to come from this, which is a whole box of Disney ephemera. And I got to the point, because I used to have everything separate, where I thought, I'm just going to mix it. So we have a huge box of all this Disney ephemera. From Photoplay, Echo Park, Simple Stories, Queen and Co. all the different things. So we have that. That is going to be my main embellishment go-to, because I really want to get some of this ephemera used, because I have a lot. Like, look how full that is. I don't know if you can actually see. It's crazy. I also have this, which is full of printables. So it's stuff that I have printed off the interweb and cut out. So maybe I can use some of this. I don't know if I'm going to be honest. It's not the best quality. Like, it's all about the bow. I love these, so I really want to try and use them. So I'm going to pull them out. Got all these labels, all sorts of stuff. So if I can use some of it, great. And then we've got like tags. So they are the two main ports of call for embellishments. I do also have this, which is Florida and Disney. So we've got things like the Epcot passport, which yes, I did do. We got every single country sticker and signed. Although I did have to laugh, and all the other countries made a big effort, apart from Germany and America, which just made me laugh. Oh, and Canada. Then we have Travelled the World cards. So I'm not going to use them. We've also got all of these from each country. So the stamps and the little card. I'm not going to use them, obviously, but I thought there might be some stuff in here that I might use. So we could use one of these. These are actually postcards, which we bought from within Disney. I'm mad. Although we've got so many. So I'd like to use maybe one of these. Like we've got there's Sea Life, Busch Gardens, all manner of things. We could use one of these actually. Anyway, I'm probably not going to use much from this having looked at it, so I am going to make the decision to put this back on the shelf. They all live next to me with the stickers. Then finally I have this little box. Disney badges, 3D keyring and embellishments. So I bought magnets such as this and keyrings. Let's show you. Shall I show you? What are we on? 27 minutes. It looks like we're doing separate kit videos. So we've got all these are all magnets. So we've got this, Sunshine State of Florida, Orlando 2019, keyrings as well. So this is a keyring. All these fun stuff, like look at that guys. So fun. 90 years of Mickey, it was his sort of birthday / anniversary. So I got all of the magnets and stuff with the intention of doing stuff. Bear in mind, let me just grab these out. Bear in mind that at this point I had never heard of a scrapbook. So I guess I have had a creative element to me, because I bought keyrings and magnets knowing I was going to do something with them, because of course if you just take that off then you can use it as a 3D embellishment. So that's my plan, and I might use some of these magnets as closures. So with these magnets they would work very, very well. Adam is not just a pretty face after all. Then we also have a ton of badges. Okay, so we've got First Visit, Happy Birthday Mickey, because Mick, and we've got Mick, Mickey, Adam, 30 Ears, I'm Celebrating badges. Just basically was a bit obsessed with collecting them. So we've got more. I think a lady gave us like 4 at one point. We've got First Visit, we've got 3 of them, so I want to do something special with them. Happily Ever After, not because we got married or anything. So we've got those to use as well. And then Michael, I'm Celebrating, and an Epcot one. So I thought I would like to use something from there. But again, they are going back on the shelf because that's going to be something I pull once or twice. These are going to be the main embellishment pulls. This one particularly. I want to make a real dent in this. I do also have 2 brand new packs of ephemera. Oh, let's just empty them out. Why not? Let's get rid of the packaging and just empty these out, guys. Shall we? Should we do it? Let's do it. There's also chipboard in there. So, that is my plan. I love the florals in this Say Cheese Main Street collection. That's the plan. What do we think? Crazy? It's going to give me a couple of hours of me time each week throughout May, which is going to be a very difficult month health-wise and life-wise. So I thought this would be a fabulous way of giving me that time and holding me accountable for doing so. So I hope you like my plan. I hope you're as excited to see it come together as I am, because I haven't got a clue what we're doing yet. So these are our main embellishments, along with that ephemera box. I will dive into that drawer occasionally as well. For example, I really want to use this Mickey. I've been desperate to use this giant 3D layered Mickey, and he's already having trouble coming off. So I want to get him used. And what better way to do it than with Mickey, not Minnie. So that's the plan. Just going to pop them in there. That's the plan, Stan. What do we think? So, what my plan is, I've just told you. But what the actual plan is, we're going to move them out of the way. So to make the spine hinge, I have taken a piece of A4 card, just A4 black card. You can use white card, craft card, pattern paper. You're not going to see it though, it's going to be a hidden hinge book. And I would just like to take a moment to thank Cal for giving me this skill. I've done it a few times, well, 3 or 4 times in her books, and I wouldn't know. I have watched more YouTube videos since, whilst making this. I only did it last night whilst watching TV, but I needed to refresh myself. But Cal certainly gave me the knowledge to kickstart it, and it is solid, really is solid now. So, I took a piece of A4 black card, and I started doing it with smaller ones, and then realised this isn't going to work, I need bigger ones. So, what I did is, I left a bit, that is roughly, it is very roughly, 1.5 inches either side. Yeah, so this one's obviously a bit bigger. And then went in and then scored at every 1/2 inch, starting at 2. Or something like that. Basically leave a gap and score every 1/2 inch. And what you're going to need to do is score 1, 2, 3 for each hinge that you want. So we've got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 scored lines, which of course is 9 inches. So it's about 1.5 inches either side, which makes sense. Is that right? I don't know if that math is right, guys. Whatever. I basically scored at 1/2 inch, and you can see that if I attempt to line at least one of these up there, you're going to see here, you probably can't, but that is 1/2 inch. So every 1/2 inch, and you want 3 score lines for each hinge, and that's because you need this one, you need the peak, you need the valley. So you need 2 valleys and a peak. If I'm not being technical or the correct terms, I'm sorry, I'm not a professional. So you need 2 valleys and a peak for each hinge, because you are basically going to go, so I'm going to show you on this one that I messed up, and this is because I did 1/4 inch, which was just not happening, and I should have remembered, because obviously I like to add bulk and flare and 3D and chipboard, and I need that gap. So, say this is this one. You're going to fold your initial one, then you are going to fold this one as well, and you're going to keep folding, and then you're going to position them so you've got one that comes up like so, and then a flat one, then one that comes up and a flat one. So with that, you end up like this, and I don't know if I can show you, like this. So you have two peaks and a valley. Does that make sense? That's what I did, and I repeated that 6 times. So now I effectively have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. Okay? Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my chipboard. This is approximately 5mm. No, 20mm, something like that. Basically as thick as you can. So this is like proper chipboard. You could easily use a cereal box or anything like that. It wouldn't be a problem. Then I am going to trim this one, which I have trimmed one already. But do you think I can find the one I've trimmed? Okay, might be that one. It's a bit short. So basically I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to leave a gap. Okay? And that is, of course, so you can open and close your book. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to use, I'm telling you this, 'cause I'm not going to do this part on camera, I don't think. Or shall we? No. Then what we're going to do is add in our hinges. So we're going to make sure that our hinges are there. We will have our Tyvek, so you can probably chop. This is an A4 sheet. I don't know where it does it apart from Cal Summers. Cal Summers sells it and you can buy it in black or white. And as I said, you just can't tear it. You can cut it, but they use it in house building and stuff, and you can see it's all woven together. So we're going to have stuck a sheet there. Then we're going to stick this on top, like so. Then what we will have done is we will score there and score there. Then we can fold our book over. But before you do that, what I would suggest is you cover your book. So on the reverse of all of this, so we've got all of that there, we turn it over, you're going to put another sheet of Tyvek there and then score it and bend it when you bend this. That's just going to really strengthen your spine a lot and the join, and it's going to give some longevity to it. Longevity. What I would suggest is you decorate your outsides, and how I am going to do it. Now, I'm sorry I'm not doing this on camera. I just don't want to pressure myself too much at the moment, which may sound a bit daft, but yeah, no. So we've got the Tyvek on, and we haven't got the hinge on. So you're going to take your 12x12 piece, and you can see, because we've got an A4 landscape, you could by all means do it this way. That would work as well. I'm going to go landscape. We are going to take our 12x12, but we're going to shift it over. So we're going to leave, I don't know how much is that, probably a 2-inch gap, let's say. Yeah. So we're going to leave a 2-inch gap because A4 landscape is slightly shorter. And then cover it. And to do so, I would stick it probably like so. And then trim and at an angle, so go like that and like that. And then fold over your corners. So then you've got your two covers covered, but you have a gap because your pattern paper only comes to there. And the reason why I would do that, and I know Cal does that, is I would then choose another pattern paper, and I would use two 12x12s for your front and back, just so you've got it's one complete sheet. Of course, when you fold it over like this, you can even leave the branding strip on because you're not going to see it. It's only going to come to here, so then we would cover the middle as well. But I will come on and do that bit with you. So for this, we've got our gaps there and we've still got the spine. I would then use this. So I would trim that down to just over. So if our main sheet has come to about there, I would pop this probably there. And the same on this side. And then you've got a complete piece for your spine, but it also comes over. So you're not having a join on the spines, and then it's not going to peel away. I have done it. I'm trying to find the other book, but I can't find it. I have done it before and it definitely works better. Definitely. That's what I would suggest. Then you fold it all over and you will then stick your sides down. Of course, you will only have 3, and then you'll have the tops and bottoms and 3 here. Then in the middle, you can get another sheet of 12 by 12, and I would probably cover it like so. So leave ½ inch around as a border with what you've folded over, and potentially do the same but a bit different. So come further over with the spine. So maybe have a piece sort of here, here, and here. I don't know if that's made any sense. Let me know. Now, what I am going to do is I am going to go off and I am going to do what I've just said. Stick the hinge in, cover the covers, do all of that up to when I've got my book folded. So my book is going to be... That's how big my book is going to be. And it's going to be a landscape book. So it's going to be a chunky book. Don't get me wrong, it's very chunky. Very chunky, and then we'll fold it over like this. Then I will come back before adding any of our pages, and I'm going to show you a neat little trick. What I will say for your hinges, make sure you have a gap. So I probably need to trim off a tiny bit. So let's see, how big is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is 9 inches, so it's actually slightly bigger than A4. So let's say we need this to be 8.5, probably. No, 9 3/4. Oh no, 8.5 then. Oh no, 8. Yeah, so we want that to be 8 inches, okay? It's going to be hard if you don't measure it beforehand, because why would Adam do that? That's making life simpler. Oh God, I do apologise, but you've never known a YouTuber to be so ill. Okay, so you can see a bit more how it works on this little tiny bit. It's quite clever, and it's stuck together super well, apart from that edge. He says, pulling it apart. So then when... It's a good job I laugh, because nobody else does. So when I put this together, and obviously I will have a spine that actually sits level. I'll just cut one of the other ones. So when we then put this here, and you can see this is still really strong, and it is really glued together. For this, I used a strip of double-sided tape there, and in the middle. And I then used a load of Nuvo Deluxe adhesive as well. I'm not a fan of wet glue, as we know, but for mini books, I think it's a requirement, really. Then we're going to put our hinge. So it's going to be quite flush, not going to lie. I'll probably make the spine a tiny bit bigger, so we have a gap either side. But then we have about ½ inch, just less, gap top and bottom. And the reason for that is so that we can use our hidden hinge. And we'll get to that. Basically, we're going to be putting our pages on. If we say this is a full-size page, we're going to put them on like so. Glue them there, and then they become our pages. And I'm sure you all know this. So that is what my plan is for May. What's your plan? Are you getting involved with Scrap Backwards? Are you going to give us a try? Are you excited? Let me know in the comments down below. What you could also do, which might be quite fun, is if you do landscape, you could have them different. So you could have one like shorter, and then you could differentiate your pages. Cal did one like this. I can't remember which one it was. Go to Paper Scissors Story, and there's loads of links there. But you could have your front cover shorter than your big cover, and then have like your pages big and going in to eventually match this. That might be quite fun. That would also give me my bigger spine very easily. So I'd need it to be like that. That is an idea. That may happen. All you'd need to do is obviously cut this and then adjust your pages inside accordingly. We may do that. That'll be a surprise on my next video. What I hope to do for this first week is have another video with you tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, and then every Monday thereafter. In May, of course, what do we have? Let's see. So we have 5 Tuesdays in May. I thought we did. So this will be the first week. Then we'll have 4 weeks, and I'll probably do... So with tomorrow's video, we'll do the first page, and then for the week after, we'll do 2 pages, 2 pages, a page, and extra pages, and then embellishment. That's the plan. I hope it works out. Thank you for being so kind and patient, and please do check out what our lovely friend Kathy has been up to, because it's pretty awesome, I have to say. So if you want to play along with me and make a book with your kit, crack on and get your Hinge done. Hidden Hinge is what it is if you need to search out better videos than mine and get your resources. This is what you'll need, and then hopefully when we come back we can put some pages together and see where we get to. Thank you so much for being so kind, patient and awesome, YouTube. You rock. And don't forget to check out Kathy, and why not pop along to our Facebook group and play along with Scrap Backwards and get some of that older stash used. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.